Flying the red, white, and blue on this Flag Day comes with great pride for one World War II veteran. At 93 years young, he's still going strong, building new things every day. And tonight we take you inside the story of Pops. Dan Rascon with more.
Yeah, Mark and Shauna, John Delliskave, or Pops, is not one to sit around. He recently returned home from D.C. from the annual honor flight, and now he's back to work in his shop. Every day like clockwork,
I make a lot of puzzles.
you can find John Delliskave, or Pops, here in his workshop, building a variety of unique wood items.
Getting ready to make some bracelets.
At 93, he still has some amazing skills. Outside his home, you can find some of his handiwork. But his prized possession is what flies every day of the week in his front yard, the American flag.
Oh, I love that flag.
What does a flag mean to you?
Freedom.
And if there is one man who knows the cost of freedom,
I raised my hand. I want to be a Marine.
it's Pops, who ended up fighting in one of America's most historic battles, the Battle of Iwo Jima. Delliskave was one of thousands of Marines who stormed the beaches in February of 1945 during World War II.
This island was only 2.5 miles wide. The enemy was never, sometimes they were 50 feet away from you.
The U.S. military would eventually defeat Japan and take the island after more than a month of fighting. In the end, more than 1,100 Marines were killed in Delliskave's division.
The casualties were real bad.
And he was only one of 8 in his platoon who survived the battle.
I felt lucky all along. Every day I felt lucky. I knew I might die, but yet we was there for a cause.
But there were many times when Delliskave thought he might lose his life.
Well, I had a lot of close calls.
Like the time a bullet nearly scraped the side of his face.
Like a sonic boom. And actually I felt something, I could feel it go by me, but that was one of the closest calls I had.
Delliskave left for service at the young age of 20, leaving behind a pregnant wife and 2 small children.
His regiment was assigned to go ashore on D-Day.
His service has not gone unnoticed. During one Jazz game, he was the honorary veteran as fans remember the men and women fighting for our country.
John Delliskave.
He also got to travel to Washington, D.C. recently with 50 other veterans as part of Utah's honor flight, where he was one of 13 World War II vets. Delliskave doesn't see himself as a hero.
Yeah, I was glad I was able to serve. I don't know how much good I did.
He only hopes when people fly this flag, they can see it for what it truly symbolizes.
It represents my country, and I love my country.
Well, Delliskave now has quite the posterity. He has 6 kids, 19 grandkids, and 58 great-grandchildren. He hopes he can continue to build in his shop for many more years to come.